And then Flo says, follow that cat, come on. And just like that when Flo says, come on, where Fleeker says, you got it, Officer Flo. And then Fleeker says, we got you, Boomer, and we don't got you. Where Scout says, ha, nice try, Fleeker. Where Flo says, oh yeah, we're gonna try a different way. Where Fleeker says, we got you, Boomer. Where Boomer says, oh, hey guys. And then Flo says, hey, Captain. And just like that when Flo says, hey Captain, how come the floor is so furry and soft? Where Flaker says, wait, I think I know, we're just riding on Scout. Where Flo says, oh yeah, we're riding on top of her. And then Scout says, ha, now free Flugels are riding on me. Where Scout says, so Flaker, Boomer, Flo, you want more rides, huh? Then let's ride. And then Flo says, get ready for a wild ride. And then Boomer says, uh-oh. Then Flo said, yep. And just like that when Flo says, yep. And then Boomer says, and then Flaker says, Junior Flugel Boomer, what's so funny? And then Boomer says, it's funny we're riding on Scout like a horse. And then Flaker says, you're right, it is kind of funny. This Flo says, Flaker's right. It's just like we're riding on Scout like a horse, but now we're riding on her. Then the Flugels laughed. They said, where Scout says, Flugels, do not laugh. Then the Flugels says, where Scout says, stop that. And then the Flugels says, where Boomer says, there, no more giggling. And then Flo says, oh no, it's Mom Human. Quick, go faster, Scout. Then Scout says, ah! Then Scout says, whoa there, me, whoa. We can't jump over that. Where Mom Human says, I'll be here. And then Scout says, wait a minute. Gates open. Yeehaw! Then Scout said, and gates closed too. Hey-ya! Then Scout said, and now Oz find some trouble. Where Scout says, hold on tight, Flugels. Where Flo says, fell for it again. And